Welcome back to another episode of FC Mobile Season 14 Major Mode. And as you guys can see, we did get demoted. It has not been a fun season. To say the least, we have been struggling a lot. And, 6 points there and 9 points coming off the back of it. It's been a tough season, but we are still going along. We are collecting some good things, but just not enough. The one thing I will say now, as we get into our first match, these last two divisions, our captain, Eusebio, is kind of tailed off, and really a lot of the scoring has fallen to Kylian Mbappe, and I'll tell you what, he's risen. At one point, early in the season, I think he was like 20, 25, almost 30 goals behind the captain. He is now 2 goals behind the captain, but the big thing is, what I'm most impressed about is right now, he has 55 man of the matches. Our captain has 54, which means that as of right now, he would be the next captain. And to be honest, he's kind of deserved it the way he's played. But let's see. Oh, the one thing I will say about our current captain is that I think it was maybe I don't know exactly what happened. That's a great ball. Wow. That is a huge missed chance from Mbappe right there. That's a chance he should always put away. We're used to seeing that put away from him. And that's what happens. A great chance for Kylian Mbappe in one hand, fluffs it back the other way. They find the back of the net, and that's how easy. That's not great defensively. It is a good individual goal, but that all starts with a missed chance from Mbappe. So we trail 1-0, but the one thing I was gonna say about our captain is he now has over 900 career goals. And I think he has 923 goals. Or 945. My bad. 945 career goals. And just in case you're wondering, Ronaldo has 905. So he's broken, we talk about how, Cristiano Ronaldo, the best goal scorer ever, point blank period. Here's another chance for the captain. And that's, kind of ease him off the ball. And that's something we're starting to see a little bit more and more of defenders. He's not as dangerous as he was at the start of the season. And it's finally, I think it's starting to catch up. I don't know what's caught up, but I think you can start to see the... I'm trying not to be harsh, but you can see the difference. You can see the overall difference between him and Mbappe. And he just has been himself. But the one thing I will congratulate him on, obviously scoring 945 goals. He's only 55 goals away from 1,000 career goals. I promise you I'm going to play enough games to where he hits that. I'm at the very least, I think I'm going to make it. I'm probably going to at least make an attempt to record his 1,000 career goal. I think I want to have that episode. But as of now, he has broken CR7's goal record. So, that's still an impressive feat. But the one thing I do definitely want to do is get an episode where we do capture his 1,000th career goal. I think that would be beautiful. Just for how long he served this club. What he's done for this club. How many game winners he's had. And that's a great header by Ruiz to pull one back and level the score there. So, finally we do get the equalizer. That is a great ball from Bruno Fernandes. Bruno's, to say the least, he's been disappointing. I think, I don't know what it is with Bruno, but he's not had this. He's not been the Bruno that we know, and I think a lot of that has to do with obviously Zico being. Oh, you gotta be kidding me! What is that defensively? That's poor. That is straight up poor. Defensively, that there's questions to be asked. Defensively, that should not be happening. Yeah, frustrating. Just as we thought, we had the equalizer, and then, not even a moment. Once again, it's just whether or not we miss a big chance or whether we score it, they just always answer right back, and it's getting kind of annoying. And there's a third goal there. Defense just crumbling at this one. To be honest, the defense is the one thing that was going for us in these recent matches. Our defense was pretty good, but right now, just absolute capitulation there. 2 goals in less than 10 minutes. Heads gone. We get back into the game. We do all that work. Get back into the game just for this. Zico, he's not been a factor. The cross there, not going to find its way. It's Bruno, Moika, Zico, Ruiz. That was off target anyways. And that's the end of the match. It's a 3-1 defeat and not even close. There's question marks. A lot of question marks about that game because, yeah. So, still have a lot of work to be done. Obviously, that's not the way we want to start this division. Especially in a division where we need to get back to at least the world-class one. Hopefully the legendary, but the rate we're going at, I just can't see it happening. Unless something, I'm trying to figure out who I'm going to bring in next season already because I'm not necessarily writing the season off, but it's not been the season that we thought it was going to be. The one thing I will say, though, I think next season if we can, I think we'll be able to get the FC champion pretty easily. Because I think we almost have it nailed down. At least the tactics, majority of it, starting to be decided. So that way, at least at this, when we're trying to go to FC champion, I won't necessarily have to still try and figure things out. That's the one good thing, but that is a poor ball there. But, this season, like I said, early on in the season, we had our chance. We had great chances. We had two or three divisions were in Legendary 1. We were about, maybe 1 or 2 matches away from FC Champion. But if you don't take those chances, you will be punished. And right now, we are being punished extremely hard. Don't get me wrong. This team, we haven't had a great season. Obviously, we've been figuring out tactics this season, so don't get me wrong, next season we're still going to have to work things out a little bit, but we'll at least know what we're starting with. That was the big thing that last season we didn't know what we need to start off with. This season, I think it's become apparent kind of what tactics suits this lineup. But, it has been a struggle. That's an interception from Bruno, who, I don't know, just hasn't had that creative flair that we're used to seeing him. I think Zico's kind of taken over that role. Now Ruiz, good ball there. Zico can't finish that opportunity. And I feel like we've done that quite a few. The tactics that we have, I think I said in a video before too, we don't necessarily create a ton of chances. But the chances that we would create are really, really good chances that we should be a lot more effective than we are. And I feel like this season we weren't that effective. I think we've seen in this episode alone where we've missed a lot of big chances. So hopefully we can get a win here. But the playstyle's been a little better. I mean, it's a little more control, which I think is something we're going to have going forward. I think this is kind of going to be the way. At least I think that it's going to be the most effective in winning matches. As much as I kind of do want to sit back and play counter football, I think we have the attackers for it, maybe not the defenders. I just don't think Van Dijk is one of those guys. And I especially pick on Van Dijk because normally Van Dijk's a rock at the back for us. This year, playing counter football, I've noticed that he's not necessarily the best center back at winning the ball up high. And when he goes one-on-one with a lot of strikers, it's not the best for him. But he has been able to adapt. This has been a lot more control, but again, not many chances created here. Let's see if we can find one now. Is that ball? I guess it's offside, but interesting decision from the keeper to punch that. In the end, not really gonna matter. So still no, really not much to talk about. Here's a chance here. Zico can't get past Zidane. To be honest, that's something we've got to take advantage of that. I mean, Zidane and Zico, I think Zico should be able to win that battle, but he didn't. And this is going to be a no-no, which, like I said, last episode, I think our defense has become a lot more stable, but attacking-wise, just not doing it for us. Just not doing it for us. No shots on goal for either team. I mean, yeah, their goalkeeper getting a... What did he get? Let's see. I think it was like an 8.1 man of the match. He had 5 passes, which basically means I assume most of them are just goal kicks. So, but anyway, that's going to be it for this episode. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.